Zero and his people coming down off the escalator. Everybody else that's with Trey, we all already downstairs. We already downstairs in the lobby.
You already done went to the police station and filed a charge. What the going to Isaiah Carey?
They might have tossed him a bag or something.
Whatever the name, it's a name for what you done. Yeah. We don't got to call it snitching.
Was it kind of bizarre for you to have what would normally have just been, old friends getting into a little situation argument, to have that become national news when the situation with you and Trey is all of a sudden on fucking TMZ and all that kind of shit? Like that was kind of surprising to me. I'm like,
it wasn't to me.
Really? You knew?
For days, if not weeks, a 36-second video would circulate on social media, showing the end of a fight between Houston rappers and former ABN members Zero and Trey the Truth at 50 Cent's Tycoon Houston Weekend. The viral video doesn't show the beginning of the altercation, instead starting with Zero on the ground covering up, while Trey's brother Jayton swings on him before Trey pulls his brother to the side. As Zero gets up, ready to continue the fight, Zero also addressed the viral video, stating that the clip only shows half of what actually happened during the fight. During an interview with Isaiah Carey of the Isaiah Factor, Zero told Isaiah that he got lured into an ambush by Trey as he was walking to his car. After chopping it up with a fan, Trey asked Ro to come and holler at him. Upon walking over with the intentions of having a conversation with Trey, Ro was sucker punched. Trey threw the first punch, after which a group of people with Trey, including his brother Jayton, jumped in on the beating.
Zero, a lot of people saw the video on social media. What happened this weekend?
Well, basically, from the video, I got in a fight, an unfair fight. I got jumped coming out of a local restaurant here. Walking to the car, basically just got lured into an ambush, and that's the short form of what happened. Mm-hmm. You know, I walked out, got sucker punched, and then I got jumped, and that's basically the whole meat and potatoes of that portion of what went on. You know what I'm saying? Got jumped and wasn't allowed to do anything further as I got to my feet.
Were you alone?
Yeah, I was alone. I came to the place by myself. I came there to meet my artist, which was already in the establishment when I got there. And, we here to support 50, and of course my man, JQ, you know what I'm saying? Everything that he does with Branson or anything with 50, I support it. Mm-hmm. So I'm there to just, show support like normal, not expecting nothing, not having any recent altercations with anybody that would warrant something like that to happen. So I wasn't expecting anything like that, anything of that sort to go on.
Now, you said you were lured into an ambush. Mm-hmm. Who lured you? Do you know the people?
Oh, of course I know. Yeah, it's Trey the Truth. Yeah, he asked me to, after I was finished doing what I was doing with a fan, mm-hmm. to come and speak to him. So I went over there with the intentions of speaking, and speech is not what went on. Like, that's not what took place, speech. So it was a lot of, like I said, I was sucker punched, and then I was jumped after the sucker punch. So that's basically what happened.
Do you recall, because what we see in the video is limited,
right?
But do you recall Trey actually putting his hands on you?
That's the only person that I did see put their hands on me. I don't walk around this city with fear of nobody doing anything to me, because I don't have a reason to. But what I did see was when I walked up to him to conversate, he swung. And I guess the effects of that go a lot further than onlookers would know. Like, it was real disrespectful. And I think it was meant to be disrespectful, but I don't think it's really falling down the path of too much disrespect on my end right now. But I think that was the intention.
Now, the video that we see someone else attacking you, not Trey the Truth.
Right.
So what is that we're seeing in that video?
What you're seeing when this video comes on is after everybody that you could see in the background, because I think everybody that was in the background when the video comes on were the people that were assaulting me. Mm-hmm. When the video comes on, this is his little brother, Jayton. He's standing over me. I'm in a fetal position, like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all finish doing what y'all doing. And then I'm going to stand up on my feet. And then when I stand up on my feet, all right, cool, let's take it from here. Mm-hmm. So what you see is the video turning on after the jump is concluded, and he comes back to still do whatever he's doing.
It's no secret that the ambush was over internal shit that's been going on for 10 to 15 years that finally built up and spilled over into the streets. If you have been keeping up with the whole ABN Trey the Truth Zero shit, you would know that Zero and J-Time also have a bitter history, which the streets would say played a role in the fight. Although fans believe that Ro and Trey were cousins, Zero has said in previous interviews they're not related and actually first met as teenagers in the late 1990s when both were trying to get their rap careers off the ground. They teamed up on a group called ABN and released albums together. However, more than a decade ago, the two had a falling out, and Zero abruptly left Trey without any explanation to the fans. In an interview on the Donnie Houston podcast, Zero said that the two would never be able to reconcile their differences, but urged their fans to keep supporting both artists. On Monday, August the 29th of 2022, a video was posted on @TNeely91's Twitter account featuring Zero in the fetal position on the ground, while another man is punching him on top of his head. After several people pull the man aside, Zero gets up and lifts his fist up as to attack his assailant. That's when Trey the Truth and several other men step in and issue verbal threats at Zero. Thankfully, sheriffs were on the scenes to break up the fight. The city of Houston would have mixed vibes after this altercation. Zero would even receive backlash for bringing the fight to the local news.
I grew up jamming Zero and Trey, right? Mm-hmm. And then I see on the internet and I see them getting a fight and it unfolds the way it does, right? And you see Zero go to the news and talk. What do you think about that?
That was the weakest shit ever to me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that was the weakest shit ever to me. Like, you know what I mean? Me personally, right? And just look, don't even look at my relationships with it. Just look at me as a person on the outside looking in. Yeah. You know what I mean? You, the first person that I have ever seen do something like that. You went to the Isaiah Carey show, my nigga. You know what I mean? Now look, of course you got people who gonna say, you know what I mean, this happened, you know what I mean, and make it seem like it's understandable. I'm saying, from my opinion, if I was just say it was a situation where me and Zero was chilling all the time, or we was together in jail or something talking. Before this happened, I don't think that you could have asked him would he would have done that, or if it was somebody else done it and you asked his opinion, I think his opinion would be more like mine. Like, I can't believe that nigga done that. If it wasn't him that did it and somebody else that did it, he would disagree with it, in my opinion.
Several months would pass since the viral video showed Zero assaulted, and Trey the Truth, who was at the center of the beef, will be charged for his involvement.
Zero didn't do anything, right? He thought he was going to have a conversation. He was jumped by 4 or 5 guys. He was left with a concussion. His jewelry was stolen. And then there were lies told. There were lies told by a significant celebrity who acted like he was on his side and it didn't happen. And then, of course, we saw the whole video. And the whole video was very clear. It was 4 or 5 guys jumping and beating up Zero. And I'll be very clear, one of my closest friends. But Zero didn't do anything wrong and hasn't done anything wrong since. He was beaten up. He was robbed. They did return his property, but he has a lot of legal issues that he should explore. But I'll agree with you, I don't want to see any resolution in the streets. But this is not a Zero thing. This is a Trey the truth, not telling the truth on Instagram, not being honest with Zero, and not being honest with Houston. And 4 or 5 guys attacked and beat up one guy that did nothing wrong. It's disgusting, and he needs to apologize for his dishonesty.
Court records will show that Trey the Truth, whose real name is Frazier Othell Thompson, was charged with a misdemeanor for assault causing bodily injury. Never one to hold his tongue, King Y from the Cult Figure YouTube channel will go in about the entire situation.
Today I want to talk about a phony and a liar and a fraud and a fake revolutionary like Trey. Calm down. No, this got to be done and talked about. Houston ain't big enough for real revolutionaries, righteous revolutionaries, and fake revolutionaries. Bootlicking Democratic suckers like Trey the phony fraud. Trey, you've been shilling for the Democrats. Do you want the children to transition? I mean, do you want the kids to transition, house nigga? They trying to say a boy can be a girl and a girl can be a boy. The reason I don't really like you, Trey, you phony, is because you jumped on Zero. A man of the people. You blackface Ku Klux Klan member. You and them other house niggas. I just was watching the video of J-Dawg's birthday party and I seen you phony. And it pissed me off. Yeah, hey, forgive me if anybody who thought they was gonna get anything today but this right here, cause this what you're getting today. Cult figure, a real righteous revolutionary, doing some revolutionary correcting of a phony and a fraud. You see, Houston not big enough for the righteous revolutionary cult figure. Cause I'm gonna be coming out in a bot doing community work. Peace alert, peace alert. I want unity in the community with the peace alert movement. We gonna be in every hood, everywhere, locking arms with all of the brothers who want to stop the banging, the slanging, and who want to do the Most High's work. And it ain't big enough for phonies who want to whoop up on their brothers in public. Shame the screwed up clique. Who did you do that for, Trey, you house nigga? You blackface Ku Klux Klan member. I done never liked your raps. I loved your community work. You's a phony rapper. You fake. But you a hell of a community man. You was doing some good work. A flood come down, you bringing boats. That was great. You was up here. I'm the Yao Ming of Revolution. So I seen your work. I said, oh man, that's some good work. Threw it all away, you blackface Ku Klux Klan member, because you had no heart. You whooped up on your brother, man, to act like it was behind some old beef. You lying house nigga. You bought and paid for. You Democratic puppet. And the reason I'm so pissed is because I want the people to know how embarrassed it is for Trey and them blackface Ku Klux Klan members to come out and party. I don't like it, but I ain't really in that. See, you letting on niggas that come chill with you, man. That's between them and them. I can't stand like that. Somebody got to be real. Too much fake going around. Trey, you want to come sneak into town and go run back over there and hide out with T.I., hang out with T.I. You been let screwed up click down. Everybody saying you ain't SUC. Is that why you sided with T.I. against Flip House, nigga? And please, nobody talk tough in the comment section because we don't believe you in no comment section. Tech City, Texas, Galveston County to be exact. You understand what I'm saying when I'm saying it? And I want to remind you niggas, nigga, I'm everywhere. We on every coast. I gotta correct you, phone ass. This about the revolution. Kids believed in you, punk. Now I gotta address you. Ain't nothing real about you. You need to apologize to the community and to Zero about what you done at that 50 Cent Tycoon weekend. Houston ain't big enough.